Okay, welcome to episode 68 of the Epic Film Challenge. Carrying on with the Star Wars films on Blu-ray. Episode 5, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Just going to go ahead right from the bat and say I'm rating this 10 out of 10. It may be my favourite film of all time. It's that thing where, you know, if you had a day to live and you had one film you could watch, you know, it would probably be Empire Strikes Back. It just builds on everything that made the first film good and just gave it a darker twist and just made it even better. It is that rare film sequel that's better than the original, in my opinion. But what's great about it is that it's like just Act 2 of a 3-act play where everything goes a bit shit. You know, everything goes to hell in Empire Strikes Back. You know, the bad guys start winning, and then the ending, you know, the good guy gets his hand cut off. You know, the other main good guy is, you know, kidnapped. It's, you know, it's not a great ending, you know, in terms of like the good guys, and I love that about it. It's just everything the first film was and more, I think. I mean, we get to see things that we didn't see in the first film that we might have wanted to see, like Luke being a Jedi or training to be a Jedi, and you know, a better lightsaber fight than just Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. We get to see Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. You know, as we would later find out, father and son, you know, having this kind of drag them out, just like duel across, you know, this kind of this cloud city, and it's like a lot more satisfying than the simple lightsaber duel we saw in the first film. It was something we'd never seen before. It was like a real proper lightsaber duel, and that was awesome. And of course, the line at the end, "Luke, I am your father," or "No, I am your father." See, that's another thing. There's like, I can't remember, I read somewhere like famous film lines that are like misconstrued. Like I think "Play it again, Sam" is never actually said in Casablanca or something like that. And "Luke, I am your father," that's never said either. It's "No, I am your father." But yeah, it's just a classic line. One of the most memorable lines in film history, really. And people always, you know, take the piss out of it. It's been spoofed, you know, number of times, but it is just classic. And what can you say about the film? You know, I just love everything about it. I love, you know, I love the locations, I love the sets, I love the weapons, the creatures, the music. The music is amazing. You know, John Williams, just a genius. You know, I love the acting performances. You know, it feels like, you know, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Han Solo have all kind of matured as characters and actors. Or I wouldn't say Harrison Ford, because he was kind of like old when the first one came out, or, you know, in his 30s. And that's great. You know, we get some exciting scenes like an asteroid field chase and all sorts of stuff going on. It's just, you know, it's everything that the first one was good, but more. You know, the adventure and the romance and the you know, the comedy. You know, it's quite a funny funny film as well. But it just adds a darker twist to it at the end of the day. And I think, you know, honestly, the fact that it was directed by someone else other than George Lucas. I mean, George Lucas obviously was like the figurehead of the film. It was all his idea. He got someone else to direct it because he was so stressed out when he made the first Star Wars film. He almost had a heart attack because he wasn't sure whether it was going to be successful or not. And obviously, it was quite a task to make a film like that in those days. So I think it really helps that someone else was directing it. Just the quality, I think, is a little bit better than the first film. But yeah, I give it 10 out of 10. It might be my favourite film of all time. And, you know, again, Yoda, new character, one of the best characters in film history again, just awesome. Frank Oz is a legend. Frank Oz was the man who puppeted and did the voice of Yoda. Even Stuart Freeborn, the man who created the puppet of Yoda, he kind of looks like Yoda, which is kind of funny, because he kind of used features from his own face that he thought looked strange and put them onto Yoda. When you see him, it's almost like seeing Yoda. But again, what a character, just a brilliant character in a brilliant film. So yeah, 10 out of 10, Empire Strikes Back.